My mom fucked my mom. Welcome to YouTube and Twitch, guys. Woohoo!
What a plot twist.
This is the type of content y'all will sign up for. By the way,
This is how we.
this is how we get views. Is just absolute crackhead, and we're only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We haven't drunk or slept or anything.
Hold on, let me get my wine. I got this.
I just have
I
my.
can turn this into.
No.
I don't plot twist. I don't have enough wine for it to be that chaotic. So.
Yeah.
I got a bottle. No.
Let's not do that. But anywho, welcome Twitch and YouTube's. We're here to get our shit going. Well, I will be grinding out, trying to get to level 80 and or higher today. So, and since I don't have to work tonight because it is absolutely terrible outside with the weather, we got. I don't know. Obviously, Tessa, you're old enough. You remember snow days? I guess those since like.
It's been years since I've seen there be like a proper snow day in Indiana.
That's what I'm.
Like where we.
Yeah, that's what.
At least where like we live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so the work, it's weird for me to have work and work's like, hey, you got snow days. And it's like I haven't had snow days since high school, and that was almost a decade ago. The two.
It was like once because like for some reason like the older we got like I remember like as a kid like it would be like snowing like at a reasonable time of the year.
Yeah.
The older we got like the further and further back it would get.
Yeah.
To the point where like
It'd be like.
there would be like no snow days. Like, it would be so little snow that it would just turn into like a mush the second.
Basically.
Very well.
Where am I put the butter?
My. I was gonna say, I'm your butter.
Butter.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Put into the pot.
so speaking of that, YouTube. So today's stream is gonna bleed into the actual. Like, I'll hit the stop button. Or I might not even do that. This might just be not all nighter. This will be the. So okay. I don't know if YouTube has noticed this. Obviously, you and Rose has noticed this, but like, I'll record before work, go to work, and then record or not record, just go live after, and be like all night, guys, we're having fun. Listen to the just absolute atrocities that we can think of, and
The way our brains work.
yeah, and so in doing so, we're trying to, or like, because I'm trying to get more streams in and out of things as I go to make more content and more people go, oh, I recognize who you are, kind of thing. And in doing so, we are, it's adding more content, more people get to see what we're doing, and all that fancy stuff. And so, add in to things, and so, because okay, so obviously, on Tuesdays and Friday/Saturdays, when I do my actual, like, episodical videos, those will be strictly, like, an hour at most, kind of live streams. But the rest of them, so like but on Sundays, on Mondays, so Saturdays, Mondays. Ooh, that's actual threat. And so, Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays, the days that are just live stream for a few hours kind of thing, will be more similar to the at night streams. Ooh, okay, I get like a. So, anyways, with that in mind, yeah. So, but since there's no actual work separation, since I already have gone to work, technically, because the nice thing about my work is we have Zoom meetings for when we're not actually at work, and so those are how like we like do our like daily catch up. Here's what's going on, cool things in the business and all that stuff. And so with that in mind, I just also my issues are getting worse. So like I got up at 1 and I was like, oh, since I got snow day, we're going to I got time to record before and then do my Zoom meeting and come back. But for some reason 1 o'clock translated to 4 o'clock, and so I panicked and just like, oh, I'll just do it after I do my thing, and then it turns out, oh yeah, I'd have to be at work for another 3 hours. Well, after my shower and stuff, it was another, like, extra hour or so. But anyways, so that's what I just been on with Tessa, just chit-chatting, and then changed my mind and said, I'll just start the live stream, and then just make it an extra long live stream, and make an actual like 8-hour live stream. I haven't done one of those. I don't think ever. I don't think I've ever actually had a like 3-hour live stream. So like, cause most of my streams last like between an hour to like 2 or 3 hours. So I think this would be my actual like first live stream where I've actually sat down for like an actual like normal content creator and make like 4-hour, like 5-6 hour stream. So that's gonna be a new thing. I don't know how that experience is gonna go. Obviously, most of the days I'm gonna be talking to myself anyways, with Tessa in the background. But like, because she has the day off, so whenever she gets the day off, that means more chances of me being content with her, and I want that more often because she's a cool friend. And other various points of statements that I don't know how to use words to sometimes.
What are words?
Honestly, I've given up trying to understand human language. I just want to enjoy my daily life of magic, which is why I play video games that give me magic skills, like Diablo and Resident Evil, because Resident Evil is totally magic. But anyways, mostly Diablo. I think that's part of why I've been liking Diablo, other than just already being a huge fan of the game itself, like the game series itself. Is my one chance to play magic relatedness. Obviously, yeah. Eventually, the more people show up and the more I get actually blabbering away, the more it'll make more sense. But until then, you're welcome. Free real estate content. You're gonna get what? Assaulted for what? How dare you? How dare you? Absolutely need to uninstall cooking module. Uh, I couldn't tell you cooking anyways, so. So, I'm just messing with her when I say scam.com when it comes to cooking, because I actually would probably burn. I would figure out how to boil or burn water. I'm that bad at cooking.
Yeah. Pretty sure we had
I did it at Walmart. Yeah. So I somehow with water inside my ramen had burned it. So I was at Walmart when I was working at Walmart. They said I can't cook anymore. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. So I started eating at the deli at Walmart. But it just, I figured out how to. I was that person that actually figured out how to burn water. So.
hey, the break room's not
Really? Well, yeah, never mind. You're in a different Walmart now, so that you're just being mean. This is what this is what my friend. This is what half my content on my YouTube channel is just my friends being mean to me, and I don't appreciate it. Yes, with affection. Sure, with affection. That's what they all say. See, you get mad at the dog who's trying to mess with you, but then you want your cat and your cat won't do it. Why won't you just take the dog's affection? I mean, that's fair. I'll say yes. That's fair. Cats annoy cats. It's part of the human nature. She's just bored. You what? Oh. Don't do that. How are you supposed to drink it? Shame. This is why we can't have nice things.
You're there!
They're here! Get ready!
I would hope so. How long have we left it? What happened? How dare you? Also, my NPC friends are gonna die because they just...
No!
I can't help you because you're in a dungeon that has death below stuff, so you're just gonna blow up. So none of them lived. Kind of annoying. They're like, hey, you gotta defend the people, but by the way, you're in a dungeon that has death boil, so, or death explosion, so they're just gonna all get blown up to pieces.
That's how it works.
Oh, well, free money either way, so can't complain. But anyways,
Friends, the money I get from their corpses.
yeah, basically. How else am I supposed to make money? Rob the dead. I didn't yell at you. Who yelled at you? Well, yeah, IRL. That's true. I don't want to. You're too vocal about your mass murder. You are too vocal about your mass murder. I am not. So normally the quiet ones are the ones that get like, oh, no, they're the murderer. Well, I don't appreciate it. That's all I gotta say.
Look, I can't help reality.
Right, sir. I don't have to tell Russia, so you still shouldn't melt alive. Oh, my pockets are full. How dare they? But look at that. I finally got my first 15 glyph. So which one should I start working on next? Actually, let me look through my wrong pocket. Because I want to look through, because I know there's one of these that if I do X, I can X things. If I have either, I think it's either a glyph or one of my Paragon boards in Diablo, that if I do something, I can get stunnage for a resource. But I don't know. Which one it is. I could also go like very tanky if I really wanted to. But not for now. Gotta empty my pockets. Also, guys, I need to pay attention to stuff, because I wanted to work on like hell ties and other things as well.
Came apart nicely. Come back if you need work.
Will do. Also, I don't technically need them on me, so I'll just put those away for now. And yes, I know I should be using Telrashas, but I don't have the slot at the current moment. That's why I need to get the level 80 so I can put the new pair of gloves on, so that I can replace my Frostburn with them. And then I can take that off in there, and then we're good. So don't at me, internet. So. Also, my tattoos are ever so slowly coming in, and I'm very happy. Well, they're already in. They're already, I mean like the days are passing to when I can take off the second layer skin band-aid stuff. So that I can just look at my tattoos without, like, having a pool of blood sitting over it. You're at 4%. That's not good.
And that full.
Oh, full percent. I thought you said 4%. I understand. Makes sense. Checks out. Also, guys, rude. What I was gonna say though is I'm on my next Paragon thing, so I can see. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna. Um. Conjuring skills have a 10% reduced cooldown or mana cost. They also deal bonus damage equal to 3% of the total amount of your bonus damage with fire, lightning, or cold. Do. I don't quite see it. I thought there was a thing where like if I stun someone, I gain resource. Okay, I'll look into that in a second. Here. Let's look into that real quick. Okay. Where is the unique thing? Hmm. Maybe I'm just going crazy. That's a perfectly fallible answer. We're good. We're fine. Not in danger, you're in danger. It's okay, guys. See? Look, I'm fine. I'm fine. Totally not in danger. Not in imminent peril. Rude. Slay the spider collars. Oh, not me there. Nice. Doobie doobie doo wah. Doobie doobie doo wah. What was rude?
They're
Shooting stuff. Oh, that's not good. It's like,
I don't know.
I can't hear it, but it's like shooting like gunshots or
I think so.
that's
Outside on the lake, though.
it's not good.
Yep.
It's not scary at all. At least no one. Hopefully, no one's in like danger or anything. Okay, there you go. Oh, screen. Oh well. That's another aspect I need to add in that I would like to add. I don't know where, but when things get crowd controlled, I gain extra damage off them. What'd you learn? That's a bit annoying. But the one that we were playing yesterday is a lot more fun than the other one we were playing.
Yep, that's the one I'm on, yeah.
So, but yeah, I hope one of these days. Ow! Randomly just throwing poison at me like that. Unacceptable. But oh, speaking of Helltide, look at that Helltide. Do I really want to do Helltide though? I don't know. We spent all last week grinding it and got jack and shit for it. So I don't know if I really want to go down that rabbit hole. But then again, I'm here, so what do I argue with?
Plenty worth keeping.
What song is that you keep humming away?
I don't know what it's called.
Cause you just keep humming it, and it's like I want to know that song.
Every once in a while, I just get it stuck in my head, and I genuinely don't know what it is. It's like, it's tiptoe through the window, and then I cannot remember the rest of it. I just remember the vines of I think his name is Daz.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, just every once in a while, it just gets stuck in my head again, and I'm just gonna be sitting here like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna pause myself. Not pause myself. I'm gonna mute myself. so that I can listen to it, because I think I know what you're talking about.
Trust in the merchants and their brave fighters. They will fend off the demons. All will be well.
Okay, that's where I've heard the thing from. So it's it comes from when I would watch like horror movie stuff.
It comes from
Not
what I
horror
would
movie,
watch.
not horror movie stuff, but like scrolling through TikTok, and you'd see
Yeah.
like really creepy imagery, and then you'd hear the through the tulips. La, la, la.
Yeah, yeah, cause dad did the video on Vine, and then
Mm-hmm.
it blew up. It got super popular.
Well, it was already popular because the original, well, it's not the original, but the guy who covered the original song, um, was
Yeah.
the one who originally, sang it back in the he first sang it in the 60s, and then that's what his most hit song was until he died in 96. And then the way the
Yeah.
internet's
And then
little
yeah,
gears turn. Yeah.
we'll get.
Yeah. But I just thought that was pretty neat. I did not know that. This is the fascination. Ooh, kill the monster. God. Well, he's walking backwards and forwards. What's happening here, sir? Hopefully she's absolutely not alive. No danger. Pure mass murder. But I heard you humming it last night, and I was like, where the fuck have I heard that before? That answers my question. You're not a mess.
We demand blood.
Yes. Squizin'. Also, if you're going to play anything in the background, make sure you mute yourself for copyright sync of streams and other various things. Tessa.
Hold on. Sorry. What was that?
I was saying, if you're going to play anything in the background, make sure you mute yourself, for I don't want to get copyrighted by some random 2-second clip and have to figure out where that 2-second clip came from, and then realize, oh, it's just Tessa. So,
There it is.
that's all I request.
Turn myself down.
Through the window. But yeah, I just wanted to do something. The three whispers wants me, but I can't have me. What's your favorite cereal? I don't think I've ever asked you this question, Tessa.
That is a good question. I'm gonna say the Honey Nut Cheerios, but the one with the oats.
Honey Oats, Cheerios. That's fair.
It is done.
Couldn't tell you. So this is why we'll.
I turned my thing down also, so tell me. This one shouldn't be very loud. There's not much to.
AbsoluteScan.com. I hear everything now.
Alright, well,
No, I was kidding. Yeah. Rude. Also, I'm having to think things through. I don't like using my brain.
So many goldfish. I forgot I was doing this. I really glad that there's limited space in here though.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like a wall tank and I have it filled with goldfish.
Why?
Because it's hilarious. It's this giant tank. Like an absolutely giant tank. And it's
But win favor, my
one
friend.
little goldfish.
That it's kind of funny, honestly. Alright, time to kill some vampires.
There's an event for a shark.
Yes, go fishing for sharks.
Alright, well, no.
Nothing could absolutely go wrong. I'm just gonna hear in the distance just a "Oh my God, off the hook!" You're gonna have a shark like swim right towards you. So what's my secondary task to do? Structure your center. Awesome. Once I'm level 100, I need to do like a massive just like sifting through my gear and everything. Ooh, can I survive this suck?
Stop.
Mm-hmm. Pay us more money. Yeah. That is in fact how they make their money though.
I guess I found out how they update it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm noticing my build has like just a slight weak spot that if I'm not stunning people, I stall out on energy regeneration. I don't appreciate it. Obviously, if I change my build to chain lightning and have the resource generation there, then I'd be fine. But that makes my life too easy. I like my life hard. That is correct. You should get Diablo. I think you would enjoy it, especially since you can play a mage. Is someone ringing my doorbell? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check in a second. It will be.
It'll be late by then.
No. I'll be fine. I'll be right back. Yeah, you know what would be my luck? Is I go check my door and no, I don't see anyone in that little peephole. So I go to open my door and look out, and then just as soon as I turn left or look to left or right, I just hear boom. That would be
That was hilarious.
that it would be my luck, and I don't appreciate that, but I guess I just gotta live with what I have.
Also, I made sure to make it as awkward as possible by accident.
Well, luckily for you, my channel is very regular to my just immediate silence when I'm like concentrating on something. So that, or whenever I have to go like bathroom or something like that. So they're used to just random bits of just no sound other than what the gaming audio gives you. I am a prime real estate content creator. Can't tell you. Also, my arm isn't that weird. Like, I have itch, but I can't itch. Like, you know, like when you get like an itch under your like a cast or something, or like your arms like wrapped up or whatever, and you're like, oh, if I could just. That's how my arm feels right now.
Well, this is happening.
The random squeal in the background, love it.
Bless you.
The atrocities are being seen on my YouTube channel now, and I don't appreciate it.
That's what I have to work with. Crazy.
I'm so sorry. If only, am I better or worse?
Better.
Yay. It would be absolutely funny and free real estate content if you said I was worse. You're like, actually, you know what? I'm glad where I got right now. This is absolutely better. Correct. I did not ask for this.
Alright, sorry. She's yeah, it's busy. You're always busy. Yeah, I have a life. You say text you.
That
I
is
do what you tell me. What do you do? And I did go to bed.
no. We don't need drama on my channel. Go away.
This isn't drama. You don't know what drama is.
I didn't know you
It is
could
done.
hear me. Did not know you could hear me. But I stand by my statement. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at myself for one. Secondly,
I can break that down.
you're what? I didn't hear what she said. You're gonna bar the door? What's that mean? What am I just gonna like, go up to the door and it's just gonna be barred off? Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah. It's gonna be clean. I don't know if that's what you're meaning by respecting it. I do not leave places as rat houses. But I don't know if that's what you're meaning by respecting it. I don't know what you mean by call that. I treat my house the same way I would treat anyone else's house. My house is always clean. Nothing's ever cluttering my floor. I know. I'm aware. But that is also, I will say though, I'm curious on things. Because for the split second you still had the camera on when you were showing off her little dog. I gotta say, like, the pathing. And like, I would love this, because I've been to multiple, growing as my family are hoarders. Not to like clarify it to you guys, YouTube. Not to the point of like the extreme hoarder like show. But there are pack rats. That's the way I'll put it. And so there are definitely points where you're like, oh, I can see the hoarder coming out. That's... You're... I'm gonna mute. Cassie, you need to figure out the difference between muting and just leaving entirely. But anyways, YouTube. Yes, you are saved. You're free to live. But anyways, my family are not like the hoarders like you'd think of when you like think of like the TV show Extreme Hoarders. But there's definitely points where you can like, I can see what they mean, and it's learning. I'm learning through science and stuff that is a genetic disability, kind of like addiction or like colorblindness and all that kind of various things. Like, obviously, none of them are comparable to each other. They have their own different sources of where they are affecting. Alright. Where? Who's being cursed? Oh, over here. Just a random person just getting cursed. There's my answer. The Necromancer. The Bloodmancer. Hold up. No, you're not. You're not a Bloodmancer. You're Hemomancy. But
I might
you...
have accidentally.
You did. Yeah, I was laughing at you because you've yet to figure out the difference between muting yourself and just leaving the party.
Look.
Yeah, that's yeah, but that's yeah. And I was just correct. Correct.
And I accidentally hit
I
because it was the right one.
yeah, I'm aware of what happened. I'm just laughing at you for it. We're gonna try suck again. But I was just telling Chant, like my family has never been like the hoarder on TV hoarders that people would think of, but they are definitely pack rats. I guess is the more tame way of putting it, explaining it. And but I've gone to for my job. I get to do a lot of like actual like houses, and the actual like hoarder experience is very interesting to see. And I died. Fuck. But yeah, I died down here. This is where I want to go. Are they still here though? It doesn't matter. But anyways, I was just explaining the difference, and also laughing at you for accidentally hanging up. I just thought it was funny. Because every time you go to like, hey, I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be right back. You leave the call.
No, okay, no. Yeah. Most of the time I'll start like,
I think it's absolutely hilarious. And like, yeah, and like, well,
that was the first time I actually hit the end call button.
but no, it's just like, oh, like it'll be like you and Rose and I, or it'll be like Donovan, you and I, or something, and you're like, hey, I'll be right back, and then you just mute yourself, and then you just leave call. Like, I feel like she clicked the wrong button again. I shouldn't be laughing because it's not meant to be like rude or nothing, but it's just
it's funny.
it's fun at the same time.
Here, but
I can't hear anything past you and I's.
because I switched over to
Excuse me.
office.
Have you seen
Yeah.
this man?
No, I've not seen this man, and I will not help you find this random man either. Not my job to keep track of your husband. But no, I just thought it's funny. That's all. Actually, I'll take your thing because
Looking
every time
for
I walk
man.
past you, you also do one of those.
Normally, I'd
Oh,
have
but you're
done
gonna
this sort of
follow
thing
me.
myself.
I don't want.
But
I
I'll
don't want
walk
you to
barefoot into the
follow
burning
me.
hells before I
Oh,
go wandering the coast
never mind.
alone. The drowned out here are nasty creatures, and I ain't looking to join their ranks.
I didn't really want you to be following me. But I'm gonna sit down because I can only sit or stand for so long. I've gained body fat. I had to think of the word. And while part of it is winter, part of it is depression. Well, not depression, but not a. It's a bit. It's just complicated. That's the way. That's what I'll do. I'll say is it's complicated. For the general populace of the internet, it is complicated. That's what I'll say. For the people who know, or people that are close to me, they can know.
I offered you power. Now you seek to steal it from me.
Oh. Hello, Rhino Sorcerer. Oh, I finally got the achievement I was going for. I didn't realize I had enough damage to kill X amount of enemies so fast. I feel proud of myself. Nice. Honestly, they need to make everything blue or lower just vanish forever. Unless you're in World Tier 2. But once you get that World Tier 3, you shouldn't have to pick up blue stuff anymore.
Ah, a forge awaits your return.
I appreciate you, sir. But this game is very fun. I can definitely sit here for multiple hours playing this game. I am looking forward to Season 3 as well. There's a random legendary out there. Also, I don't remember being out here. Or leaving anything behind. That's weird. I feel like I would remember being out here. And again, I don't have that's the memory. Do 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 do. Now you got me humming it. Hello. Yep, she's still here. I don't know what she's doing.
Bless you.
You're welcome. Goodbye, Tessa.
Sugar?
Welcome back, Tessa.
Hi.
Did you mute yourself again?
No, I didn't. Your audio just started. I could see your the green outline, but the audio just cut out entirely.
Oh, okay. So Discord is the one that's causing trouble. I understand now. AbsoluteScam.com.
Okay, I hope there it is.
Hello, hello. How dare
I offered you power. Now you seek to steal it from me.
Grandmama, are you turning part dog? She's been back a werewolf. I thought maybe we got part werewolf, you know, or something. That'd be yes, very sad for the dog. Mm-hmm.
Then get up and turn around. And
Oh, that'd be that mean.
turn around. Don't know how to take care of the dog.
That is true. If you can't keep track of a dog, you shouldn't pass it. I don't want to say pass it on, but
Sit.
either get help.
Bailey, sit. Good. Good. Quiet. Yes. And you're sitting. Oh. Sit. Sit. Yes.
Dog.
Yes.
The dog looks up. Who?
He'll do the thing where he'll sit down, he'll get the praise that for sitting down, and
Mhm.
then he'll stand back up thinking that it's done. It's like, no,
You gotta stay seated.
keep sitting.
You gotta stay seated. Mhm. Shed a tear for the dog.
It's gotta happen.
Mhm.
So it takes a while. Yeah. So which can take a minute to get it
I
Mm.
offered you power. Now you seek to steal it from me.
Mhm. Boots and the fur. The demon got some boots with the fur. See, that's how you get yourself copyrighted. See, I know. I will sell myself out for copyright. I don't need help. And technically, I wasn't singing the full song, so also saying as a parody. Border control. Oh, is that gunfire from earlier? I'm surprised no one's already called him out. That's scary.
Yeah, I don't.
Nor do I. Look at that. On the wild blue rose. Let's see if anyone's come and joined chat. Since I turned my phone on the charge. Am I?
I am hungry. I don't know what I want.
That's not what I meant to play. I meant to play that. No one's joined, but that's okay. I will stream to the void until people finally start joining me. And my crusade
I'm
of...
technically a part of it.
That is correct.
I'm
But
just technically also not.
I was gonna say, if you click the view button, though, that would really do some solid work. Every view counts.
It's not a button.
Excuse me. Have you seen this
Well,
man?
you would have to go on the... You would have to actually go on my Twitch channel.
Oh, I don't have Twitch.
I know you don't. Do I have a Tibalt's well just lying around? Right there. I have to be level 80. Oh, gross. Yeah, it's very classy. Excuse me.
You need steelwork? Repairs?
The allergies, they're kicking in.
See? The finest quality.
Yes. The worst part is, a lot of things.
What are you looking at? Right. Chicken feisty out. I saw those years back. What are you doing? Mom, I didn't tell you to stop that. What are you doing?
AbsoluteScam.com. That's what she's thinking right now.
It's like, I did not ask you to be cutting me, but I also didn't tell you to stop, and I didn't tell you to start again. So I don't know what I want from you, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what goes on through her head 90% of the time.
If anything is going through at all.
Yep. Yeah, between the fur,
It's all fuzz.
the dog's fluff. It's all yeah. No thoughts. Just just the baby.
Just a boy.
Like halfway through it.
Yes.
What's a boy? That's a boy.
I also love when my phone tells me I got a message from someone like an hour later from when they sent it.
Right.
And I was like, great. I was trying to keep carry a conversation.
Wait for what I'm cooking, which could take some.
Let's get a quick snack. That's what I say. Get a quick snack. That's no good. That's no way, no.
Sprout, do you even like comment left?
Do I? Oh. Gotta say, the answer is a maybe. I am indifferent. That's the way I'll put it. Because unlike my butter addiction, certain other spices do or don't mix into that. I will say though, it cracked me up the other day because someone was asking like, where does my name come from? And I was like, take a wild guess. Obviously this is like a friend, so like they know like general information about me. So I was like, take a wild guess. Take a wild swing in the dark where my name Butter comes from. And they're like, oh, I don't know. And so I did my Butter impression from South Park. Oh, that's Jared Cartman. And they're like, oh.
Oh, yeah, I feel like we talked about it.
Yeah, we've talked about this multiple times over the years. Because in elementary to middle school, yeah. Oh, I guess I'm sharing this more with YouTube than you, but I just random hole for enemies to hide in. But yeah, this is more for YouTube than you, because obviously you've heard this story a handful of times already. Because I am terrible at repeating myself, because I have a god-awful memory. Absolutely terrible memory. I don't know why I use god-awful. Why is that a quote? God-awful. Because God is not awful. So, like... No. That... is not... You're absolutely locked and loaded. That's funny. It's like you were sitting there waiting for me to ask you about it. You're half. You're. I mean, you're half.
If your starts beating the shit out of you and told you it was God's will, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen?
I mean, there's a little bit of an exaggeration to your statements, but are you meaning Peter? Or oh, Abraham. Well, first, off,
And then the lady who got turned to salt, she couldn't come over because her home was burning down.
first off, it's a.
Her father just almost sold her down. She ended up going away and told no one back her home. Where she went back to the only place she ever knew. And then now she's stuck in salt. That doesn't sound good.
First off,
So great, I think.
for
Great in the sense of like, oh,
ma'am,
great.
mother, can I please say something here? Because your stories are a little half wrong. Because okay.
I feel like the context
Okay, first off, on the Abraham side of things, the reasoning behind it was not to be like, oh, I was not expecting you to not do it. It was a test of character, and
I was being sarcastic.
I know.
I was being.
I'm just clarifying for the internet to make sure that statement's made. It was a
I
test
understand. Yeah, I do understand
of character.
that it was a meant to like prove the faith or whatever.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it any less toxic
I mean,
no God should be like, kill your child. I don't care what kind of God it is. I don't care what they are. I don't care. Don't murder at all. Murder is bad. Murder is evil. And then the next minute they're like, kill your son. Kill your son.
well,
Stone your children because they asked you a couple of questions. The audacity
I think
of
you're.
kids to ask some questions and stone them. Just go ahead.
I think
End that.
you're blurring. You're
I don't
you're blurring stories. No, you are. That's towards the stoning of your children is Moses. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I was misunderstanding, but also, part of correct, but so just a extra step of conversation. A lot of the Old Testament has been removed and or abolished by when Jesus came back. So all your stories are more just stories. That is correct. That it. Correct. I died. Very sad. Correct. And that's where a lot of church and stuff falls apart. And then you get the misconceptions and or screwed perspectives like yourself. Which is not wrong. Everyone is short of it, everyone has their own valid way of perspecting and reading what they'd get.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Toxic assholes.
I agree. Toxicity is bad for a lot of things, and more people need to just breathe. Yeah. It's the people who sadly taint the perspective of the book and stuff like that. And that's the part I get frustrated with. Well, yeah. Correct. Is the right way. Which that in itself is wrong, because with the Bible and most religious writing should always be open to conversation for the sake of interpretation. Correct. As it should.
Part of the debate is what holds power right now. That's where the toxic bullshit is.
Correct. And that's what should be the part being, and that's why people need to be together and working together and working together on building a conversation, so those things can fall and be torn down. Yes.
And then you've got the, like...
1,000. Correct. And that's what's frustrating, is that you're trying, and I didn't mean to turn this into like a political conversation. Well, religious, whatever. But my point stands, yeah. It shouldn't be.
We get separated.
Correct.
My friends were cut down.
And
I won't last on my own.
I try to keep my channel to not be this, to be religious or political, because yeah. Well, I mean, it's good to have rabbit hole, and it's good to have open conversation, but at the same time, a lot of people can't, and then too many people want to play one side or the other, instead of having an open, two-sided conversation. Because there's never... Yes. Yes. And... oh! We could all just turn to dust and be... earthworms for the rest of our lives. Well, the thing is that they tried with
Without
the
you, I'd be dead.
at least for like the Christians,
I think
they
I can
tried.
manage from here.
Because Jesus came back and said,
Please,
guys, this is
take
how
this.
this shit works. And he did his thing. He tried his best, and humans just said no more. I am gonna go back to normal. I am gonna corrupt it and take it to my own. Yeah. And it's very frustrating.
Making people be good by default.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is the purpose of life is a thought of free will, but while giving free will, you're removing the chance of a conversation and control of well-being. And it's like, I don't know. That opens too many cans of worms of perspective and conversation. Because one person will...
This is a never-ending.
It's a never-ending conversation, which is good for content when you're trying to sit here and carry a conversation for the next 7 to 8 hours. But for like an actual like thought process, it's not great, because there's too many people, there's too many perspectives and too many facets to too many points of interest.
For the same thing, and I feel like that's another issue. Is if things were fleshed out the way it should be, there should not be 1,000 things for one thing.
Correct.
Like, there are too many variables, too many questions, and if they had done their job right the first time, there would only be one, and it would not be what it is.
Mm-hmm. But, like I said, giving free will, that opens the door for too many perspectives.
Corruption.
And corruption. And that's how the Bible started, and I don't think that's ever going to change until... Ooh, I can get more glass cannon. Oh. Ooh. did not know that.
The
Anyway,
thing that makes me laugh.
Anything
is that
breaks,
all of
the forge is
Christian
hot.
channels sit there and be like, yeah, no, when the end days come, we're all going to heaven, and you bastards are going to be here. And the likelihood of like it being reversed is much higher because the people who left the church, the people who like recognized the toxicity of it, and they're the ones who tend to behave and act more
faithful to the
like godly. Yeah, it's faithful to the actual like point.
yes.
So most likely first anyways.
Well, I mean
That,
that's
or they will get wiped out, and then the rest of us are like,
yeah. Well, I mean that's kind of like the point of perspective. Is you have the heretics that think they're the purists, and then you have the actual goodwill-minded people who are deemed heretics. And it's like that's what happened during Jesus' time. That's what happened to the rise and fall of ancient churches and all various things. Is the people that get deemed heretics are the ones that are generally the actually. I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. Oh. Are they actually the people that tend to be the people that are the ones that are actually what?
following
Yeah, what God and
yeah,
Jesus and all that would deem.
yeah, because following that person doesn't
Correct.
in the end, that's what it is. It doesn't make God more powerful. The
Mm-hmm.
only people who
Mm-hmm. Yes. Because that's the. Well, I mean that's the thing. It's like Jesus said, if you follow my way, you follow my path. You're gonna walk a path of struggle and tribulation, but we'll be gifted a different type of value and price. Yeah. And it's fascinating the people that go to the church, to go to the lengths that they say they will, are also the people that are actual, wait, Jesus said he would call heretics. And
that is the one.
It's the people that wear my face or say they do are the ones that are bared to not carry my name, and they'll go to heaven thinking that they were.
Over here! Help!
And then when they go to heaven, they'll be said. When they go to heaven, they'll say, "Father, where's my name?" And he's like, "I don't know who you are." But the people that follow its path, those are the ones that go. And he'll be like, "That is my child. That's the child that bared my name."
Over here! Help!
Yeah.
Help! Please!
Yeah. I didn't sign for this.
A reward for your bravery.
Here, you deserve this.
Well, okay. First off, the hell that people acknowledge as hell does not exist in the Bible. The Bible does not speak hell as fire and brimstone. That is in the after times after. No, I know. I'm just saying, like in general. Like you know this, but I'm just saying, like for the internet. Like hell is not fire and brimstone. That is the lake of fire after end times has happened. You're a bitch, game.
I think the only people who are all of our bullshit and get to this point aren't going to care.
Correct. because they either already know this or I would be curious though. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is it'd be very curious, you know, a few years from now when this channel like eventually does blow up, and like people go back to watch my old content, and then that's where I get like the heavy conversational points. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. Well, I was just gonna say, like, obviously, I don't want to shut down conversation. I am a person that is open to always having the other, but, oh yeah, there, correct. There will have to be a line of mediation. It's just figuring out what that line is, and we'll get there eventually. But to finish my thought, though, I do find it frustrating when trying to, like, for you, like example, you're great for conversation because you'll not only will open it, but you also tend to play devil advocate sometimes to yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the stories from Hades. Like Hades was just
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 Well, I mean, he was created to be, or not created. He was born to be the prettiest angel of in heaven. Well, I mean, there is a smidgen more to that. He did try to revolt over heaven, but correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, lucky.
it's just a matter of desire and how you look at things. That doesn't
Yeah. What?
sugarcoat it all the time.
Oh, there's no sugarcoating. What I was just gonna say though is, luck. Yeah. It wasn't like that. If you just read the Bible a little harder, it's like, no. I mean, there are certain points of perspective. Not even perspective. There's just certain points of conversation that is, yeah, just a lot more straightforward as you think it is. Or like for them, what I was gonna say is the point between, can I grab my shit without dying, please? Thank you. Okay, appreciate you. But like, the point I was gonna make is, like, luckily for us, we don't have a long enough life to see the end of time and the beginning of time. And so, the things we see or know now are only what we've gotten since then. But obviously, time hasn't ended yet, so we can't say, ah, this was the 100% fact and fact.
Yeah. We're just going based on scores.
Yeah.
50 billion years ago. I don't. That's your job.
Yes. And so a lot of that falls apart when people try to pinpoint. It's like, well, this is the purpose, or this is what happened. It's like, you don't know that. Like, have you been alive since he? No. Abraham, yes. But no, that's what I was going to say, is people always want to say that they've been spoken to God. It's like, if you have, you had gone insane.
Right.
That,
Isn't that part of the thing? It's like the whole reason, like, angels have to themselves.
yes. So that, to not ward fear, because angels...
If you think angels can't be looked at, what do you think God would be like?
Correct. Because that would be seeing the infinity time of space and time in the same
Come back
wavelength.
if you need work.
Immediately and all at once. And so it's funny is
You
all
can
I gotta
take
say.
what's left.
Because like you'll sit there and you're like the people who use like, I heard the Lord's name and you must die for it. It's like, yeah, that's great that you're using God as a reason to cause murder.
Mass murder and genocide and all of this stuff that we like to ignore.
Mm-hmm.
That just to like keep believing in this black and white mentality that doesn't actually exist.
Mm-hmm.
But the only way we can like emotionally and mentally cope with the shit we've done and do to this day
Is flabbergasting.
it really is.
And until people stop using religion as a reason for why they do heinous things, and this goes towards anything. This
No
isn't even just
witchcraft
political or
here.
murder or anything.
Only
This is
honest
just life in
magic.
general.
In general.
Because the only time you should be using God as a reason of your doing is
Father
when
bless.
you're being blessed by something, being rewarded for your well-being, or for spreading kindness to people, or blessings. But if you're gonna say God told me to mass murder, but well, I just the finish my point is, even then with blessings, those come at your own, not your own. They're outside of your doing. You cannot claim nothing, good or bad. But
So the thing I'm gonna input on the blessing part though is that a lot of people will do nice things.
praise,
Give me those bonus brownie
correct.
or
Feed their
whatever
pockets.
they bring from the masses is going to, yeah, it's going to
Correct. And that's the infuriating part about things. Correct.
I'm not an expert. I just have
Well, Donovan and I were doing the math. Donovan and I were doing the math yesterday, or not yesterday. Thursday or Friday. We were doing it. Where if and this isn't me like advocating for like mass murder or anything, but if everyone that had $100 million or higher were to just immediately drop and die, for the world population, whatever, and it would equivalent itself depending on your country's currency, would all gain, and just for because we're American, $3,000. That's how much money is in this world right now, that everyone on this earth could gain $3,000. Does that sound like a lot? No. But then you start and well, this is just everyone that's $100 million or more. Yeah. On top of the fact, that's not even including the top 10 people who all have $1 billion, like 70 or something more, or like Elon Musk is like $160 billion. And amongst themselves, all that combined, everyone could walk away with $100 million. And that's flabbergasting that many people. Yeah. That just adding in the extra top 10 people and their multi-billion dollars could evenly distribute out to be the $100 million. Obviously, that gets a little finicky, because obviously, my point that we were having is this isn't all just straight money, because we're also including real estate, assets, stock market, everything. But just imagine how much land, how much money, how much everything could be distributed evenly amongst all those people if they just drop dead. Obviously, I'm not advocating for this to happen, but just the flabbergasting amount of money and property and well-being could be spread out evenly if those people were to be just Houdini'd immediately. Is insane. And what's frustrating is a lot of those people could and would not affect their pockets at all. And this isn't a poor person coming and pointing the finger at the rich. This isn't saying the rich must die. No. This is just pointing out like numerical, mathematical facts of how everything could get spread out evenly, and they want to sit there and be flabbergasted that it can't. It's like it very much. Yeah.
They were the ones they never got around to people below them, so they didn't understand.
You there?
When you did
They're here!
they didn't understand.
Get ready!
The only way out of this is to fight.
Yeah. It's modernized.
We're going to make it. Keep fighting or we'll.
But then it stops caring after they got it.
Take this, my friend. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
What's nice is then you get people who like Mark. Like, if we're just going off YouTube, just people I know off the top of my head. Like, you get Mark, you get Mr. Beast, you get just a lot of. I mean, there's a whole list of them. It's hard to keep track of them sometimes, like who's who. But you get so many people who that do good things. And like, there was a video that Mr. Beast did when he was doing the wells, building 100 wells throughout Africa, and like he even pointed it out. It's like, bruh, I'm sitting here doing all of this because other people won't, and it's frustrating knowing that there could be people out there who could very much well and mightily do it.
Within their own government.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the people who are supposed to protect their masses
Correct.
or they're being, I don't know, chokeholded or something. Like, that's the only excuse I can think of is they're just being held at gunpoint. Like,
Don't
you do
don't
anything.
help them. How dare you? Why would you want to help them?
Have you thought of your son? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not claiming
And no,
things.
yeah. And nor am I.
Have my
Obviously,
own morals.
yeah. And obviously, there will always be a counter argument to anything anyone has said. There could be a
Some
person.
are more valid than others.
Yes. Obviously, you get the brain dead. Just work harder and you'll get money. Like that's not.
That's not how things work anymore. So
there,
out of date.
there is not a society of skill. There's a society of how much. Not even brown nosing. It's not even brown nosing or sweet talking. It's just how much are you willing to bend the rules. And that too. How many connections do you have and how many rules are you willing to bend? And that's the part that's frustrating. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're already getting short-handed things. And then you get the people who... And then you get people who use that as an excuse, too. Where they, like, for example, I have ADHD, right? But I don't let that stop me from doing certain things, even though I know why. Now that I know what causes things to not work and what they do and don't work, but I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, no, I can't do X because I have ADHD. You know, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna go. Correct. But yeah. But the fascinating thing about human nature is that there are natural instincts to adapt. But you get the people who sit there and pout and say, I don't know how to adapt. That's where I'm getting at. True.
Part of that's not their fault. Like, some of that, honestly, I wouldn't say is exactly like all of their fault. That is just the society that we've
Mm-hmm.
since things were freer.
Yeah. Which obviously the kind of fight back at that. We should always society. Yeah. No, I know. What I was gonna say is the nice thing about life is society should always improve to help the past generation or the future generation. No, we're making it harder and then pointing the finger at the wrong people. But it's already been proven that the younger generation has much wiser. Like it's funny where there'll be businesses and stuff who are like, no, we're gonna pay our people the right rate, and if I'm gonna hire more people, I'll take a pay cut. And everyone in the business market going, what? No.
That's not how you.
And then for 50 years, But then what's funny is that same person can come back and go, but look, my money, I've made more money in this way structure than I have the old way. I've also I have tripled the employees that make a livable wage, and they're also reinstating themselves into society in a much more beneficial way. And then people will still want to sit there and be flabbergasted and like, what? No.
Like, when you get older, like, your brain chemistry changes, and it becomes so much harder to adapt.
Correct.
Like, they're like, I don't have resources on that, but
There's
YouTube videos on research. I'm sure you can look it up.
well, I was gonna say there's been multiple medical reports about it in the past like 5 years.
Stuff out there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, so part of it, I think, is just that. It's just we're getting to like a threshold that
Mhm.
over. As long as they're not
Well,
dicks about it.
that is the point of the channel, is to have a conversation. That everyone is safe, everyone's welcome to have their own perspective and opinion, and to build what I would like to say a society. To have those kind of conversations. And that you should be free to think the way. Obviously, there has to be a limit to that statement, because if you tell anyone you're free to think whatever you want, they're gonna go buck wild and
What's happened?
yeah, you get recent points of society where they're like, I'm free to think whatever I want. Mass murder's normal and cool. Woohoo! And you're rude.
Accurate.
It's not accurate.
good
I'm not
fellas.
out here advocating mass murder. I just want to watch society collapse and fall. But shut up! I'm trying to prove a point. No, in all seriousness though, like it's interesting on how society is, and I would like to build I would like to have build an input in society of my own standing. And obviously I'm not saying I'm the right way, but the doors are open. Obviously, with the doors being open, you're free to also leave when you start disagreeing and or getting rude or violent about things.
People have a bad habit. My thing is that I just want to live a little quiet life, being able to support myself.
Mm-hmm.
And be nothing.
Yes.
Nobody has the right to think like that. And so many people think that they should be allowed to have the right to think.
Yes. Because people need to learn that your opinion isn't always the right way. And your opinion is an opinion, not facts. Mm-hmm.
Does not
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the other thing is with having an opinion out in the wild is anyone can counter argue it or whatever, and that should be fine. That should be normalcy. But for some people, that they don't think that's true, or they can't handle the repercussions of that statement either. They hear the doors open to something. Yes.
You cannot fight someone that is genuinely an overall better way of existing. Like, if it is a nicer way of existing, you're saying.
Correct. Yeah. And then the funny thing is people want to say their opinion is fact. That's the bigger problem with a lot of things. Like, okay, for example, this is probably opening the wrong can of worms, but I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna live.
I feel like we're long past that.
I
We're long past that.
Well, no, most of what we've been saying has been pretty either neutral. I would consider neutral.
Yeah, we consider it neutral, but a lot of people
But what I'm about to say might open the wrong can of worms, and might bring down and this might actually make the video need to be like content warning, because.
Should I be Lucy and for her just jam it here and be like,
I'm gonna do it either way, so you can say whatever you want. I'm gonna do it either way.
I'm making this lighthearted.
Oh, that's fair. Because for example, there's this person coming from the trans community, and where this comes from is from a video. I don't know if this is a actual serious person's video or if this is meant to be mockery, but what it was is a person who had transitioned from male to female, or the other way around, female to male. You know, do the deed, they're doing the thing, and they go like, "Hey, I'm having these odd medical things. I don't know what's going on." And the doctor's like, "You're pregnant." And they're like, "That's not how that works. I'm a man. I can't be pregnant." And that's true. That's what concerned me. Is I don't know if this is meant to be satirical or if this is an honest statement, like someone's genuine thinking. And this is where this is where the can of worms comes open, and I don't know if this is that we've trekked into new territory.
I have a feeling.
Because as a trans person, I know science. I have the blood of a male. I have.
Not as a normal person. Screw those people in their side. Trans science.
Well, okay, so I'm just saying. I just want to clarify because I know some people well, you're not trans. You can't talk about this. Like, but I am. I'm a male transitioning to a female. So I don't know if this is opening the can of worm where someone's going to say, "Well, your opinion's invalid," and if that's it is, then whatever. If my opinion is wrong, yeah, that's also true. But what to finish my statement is, I have male blood. I have a dick. I have anything left, right, up, down, science and genetics and legal will say I'm a gentleman, but that doesn't invalidate my opinion and my view of myself as a lady.
Which
and
science-wise, there's been studies that it's a hormonal and like chemical imbalance.
Correct.
Like there's so far been actual like tests done and proven that there is a reason
Why we feel that way. Yeah. Yeah. Well, mutation, I think, would be a better word. Well, no, I mean,
I am not against
well, yeah, yeah, but it's a mutation. I mean, that's what happens is when you're in the womb, everyone starts off as a lady. Everyone starts off a lady. That's just how that's just how birthing and all that goes. And so, but through the pregnancy of the mother and the baby inside, then certain chemical hormones will start activating, which will produce the dick, male hormone, stop the growth of breast, and all that kind of stuff. Same thing during puberty. Puberty only affects based off of the blood, all that kind. And I'm not okay. I just want to clarify. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a geneticist. I don't have the actual, like.
I would hope people would understand this by now, but
I I just want to clarify. But just based off the research I've read and studied and stuff, and science is always advancing. And this is what I love about science and technology is it's always advancing and always growing. So there's things we'd always learn.
What hurts me. Well, no, hear me out.
No,
It hurts me because people don't care
correct.
anymore about when things progress, things overlook that and then just continue believing what they've been told their entire life, and how dare you challenge that?
Correct.
I feel like that's a big issue these days.
It is. And it's frustrating because people aren't willing to have a conversation and they're not willing to learn. And for the people, like, to bring back a little bit of the religion side of things, there's a will, there's a way, and then you're made in the image of God. Whatever that means to you is up to you to interpret. But you can't take away the way you were made in the get-go. It's not. And then this is where a lot of people in the church miss the point. Because, and I'm gonna put my controller down so I can actually put my thing so I don't die. So I can actually stand here for a second. So I can use my hands to talk. Well, not even hands to talk. It's just that I actually feel like I'm actually sitting down to actually talk for a second. But the thing with the God, Jesus, all made it clear. You are made in my image, and everything you'll go through life has a purpose, a rhyme, and a reason. And this is a conversation I've had with my dad multiple times. Is, well, God made you a guy, so why do you want to betray him and say you're a lady? It's like, no. If that's the case, I wouldn't have those feelings. I wouldn't have these feelings. It's all due to what you do with that information. So, for example,
That's because
okay.
I feel like that's because a lot of churches kind of don't feel things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to your feelings, because what you feel is wrong. What you feel is Satan. What you feel is corruption. But in reality, it's not. It's just if people listen to how they really, if they listen to their gut feeling, they would start noticing that their gut is telling them that something is not quite right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would start questioning. And how dare you start questioning? Because the second you start questioning, the church starts losing hold on you, and that's absolutely.
And that's why Jesus made it clear is you gotta follow my path. Not the church, not the books, not anything. You gotta follow the way I taught you, the way I show you. And with that in mind, if more people do that, they start questioning the system, they start questioning the church, they start questioning things, then the books lose meaning, the church loses meaning, and that's what their power. And that's what Jesus made clear is church should not have power. Church should be an open place for safety for everyone and anyone to come in and out as they please. The doors are not ever to be closed, they're always open. Doesn't matter if you're a whore, doesn't matter if you're an adulterer, doesn't matter if you're a mass murderer, it doesn't matter if you're a great grand Susie that sits there and helps everyone in the house. You're all equal to open, come in, and out. The difference, and where a lot of people miss the point, is how much faith you put into that. If you don't put faith into that and you just enter the building, you're doing nothing. And so,
I feel like caution should also be considered.
Do what?
Because I feel like faith with caution should also be considered. Because these days you have so many people telling you so many things, and people will believe what they're doing.
Correct. Yeah.
People are so easily manipulated, including, ourselves.
Mhm.
We're
We're not. I mean, I'm a gullible person. You tell me to look up, I'll look up. But anyways, and that's the point that you just made, is that you should have critical thinking. You should have a view of what's right and wrong, but you can't build your correct. But you can't build your opinion of what's right and wrong off of your own feet. You have to go off what you've been not what you've been taught, what you've been shown, right? And so
Actions speak louder than words.
correct. So people that say they're a good person but they act terrible means more than if a person that says they're terrible but act good.
Hi.
Huh?
I said hi.
Hi. And so, and what's frustrating is you get people who mix the two, and they confuse the two, or they'll hear a person like,
Because they're being told to.
yeah,
A
and
lot of times it's their family, their friends, the people that they hang out with. By default, they end up doing it because that's all they know.
yeah,
Because their family and their family prior and prior, it's a generational trauma, is what it is.
correct.
That is continuing.
And without any perspective of thought to stop that, is what leads us into the current situation we're in with the society. Is people, first off, the church should never be part of government. Jesus made that clear. That should never be a holding hands when they go through things. That's where the heretics arise. And then also critical huh? Mm-hmm. Correct. Well, I mean, even then, even with faith or religion, they also made it clear that they stay separate from state and state and country. State and country should dictate what you should be the actual law, mass murder and all that shit. But religion should dictate itself, be separate, so that people can have their own, if you want to be a Muslim but still, not Muslim, no, Muslim is religion. Islamic is the race. Or am I having them flipped? I think I have them flipped. But anyways, my point is, like, if you want to be Hindu, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, whatever, that you're open to have that conversation and have that availability. That's what this country stands for. But somewhere along the line, that got. Well, no, this goes farther back into like the 1700s, the 1800s, and into like the 60s were probably like the best we had when it came to like freedom of religion and freedom of speech and other various things. Mm-hmm.
To where it's like God we trust, and
That was the 70s. That was the 70s.
I don't know.
I love history, so. But it was during the 70s is when they added "In God We Trust" to the U.S. currency.
I remember
And then. Oh, you're good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's that, but government.
Correct. Or a good example of this is during after 9/11, the Patriot Act, where they start stepping their toes into the wrong things, blaming this and that, for control of the people's thinking and knowledge of what they can and can't hear or see. And then the government oversight for general just yeah, or add in other points like which is fascinating is after in the 60s is when we have the highest we got with freedom from religion, freedom for religion, freedom for race, freedom for various different things. And then over the 70s and 80s and 90s is when they're like, oh, we're going to retract a lot of what we stood by and said because we're losing control over the people. And then, heaven forbid, or and obviously this is also could be self-inflated perspective. Obviously there could be something I misread and took the wrong information or construed. So don't take what I'm saying as concrete. Always read your own books, read your own studies. But anyways, yeah. But anyways, my point is that monster died so quickly. It doesn't help that I'm trying to also concentrate on the game while but anyway.
I'm just eating now. I hope my
It is no, you're good. I don't hear any of it. But anyways, the short end of what I'm trying to get at is most of society was great, and then they backtracked. They got scared. And then they just turned into yes men.
Honestly, I would argue the air quote great.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's air quoted. Obviously you can't see me doing it because I don't have a face cam. But yeah, but like the other point of what it's gonna make is, and this goes back to the opening the can worm bit.
That's anything
is then after they started getting nips and pieces into the control, going back into control, they started being yes man, yes sir, people were like, yes, you're right, your feelings are valid, and which is correct, your feelings are valid, but there's a line that needs to be kept in check. You can't just tell.
You can't abuse it.
Yes.
It's like Karen's going to the store and be like, the customer's always right. Like,
Which,
not when you're screaming, yelling, and like normally abusing people. You're not.
especially when you're wrong.
Yeah. It's like, I don't have control over Walmart policy or any other policy or, your mom's fucking policy. So, all an associate can do is be like, this is the policy, this is what we're allowed to do, and I'm not losing my fucking job for you, so get in line, like.
But yeah.
That's not even the whole thing. It was for the food industry because people were putting fucking bleach and sawdust into bread. It was the customer's always right.
Correct.
Like if the food tastes fucking
Something.
there's probably something weird.
Yes. But it got stretched, construed, twisted. And that's where a lot of society falls apart. Is they want to twist their opinion and perspective to what makes them feel right.
Yeah, we don't teach things to be truthful. We teach things to.
And that goes back to my point of the whole transgender stuff. Is you can't fight against the blood and correct. And until people can get that memo through their heads, I think a lot more would be brought more fairly to things. Because, like, for example, you can't beat over the people over the head saying, like, or, okay, right, step back one. For example, I can tell people I want to be a lady, and I identify as a lady, and I will dress and have boobs like a lady. But I can't get upset when I sound like a guy, and like, hey, how you doing? And they go, oh, hey, sir, and then turn around and see a lady, and they're like,
Don't ever do that again.
you're welcome. It's out of character, I know, but anyways,
Yeah.
but like, does that make sense? You can't be offended when especially when people can't see the full picture. Like, say, like right now we're in the winter time, and I wear like 3 layers of clothes, and it's all like the generic guy clothes because they're more comfortable, to be honest, than girls' clothes. No offense to you ladies, but and so like I get pockets. But anyways, and then so like, and I still sound like a guy, and they're like, oh hey sir, and like, how could you? Obviously, that's not fair.
Unless
That's
you're wearing a t-shirt that says, hey.
well, yeah. Like if I have it plastered all over me, and I say I'm a lady, and I got like giant knockers, and I sound a little, hey guys, a little more feminine, you know, and then someone does it. Still, I can understand a little bit of, I'm not gonna be like up in their face. Wow, how dare you? But if you're like Tessa, who's been my friend since high school, and you say,
Okay, I'm getting there.
"Hey son, how you doing?" And I'm like,
Say what I hear, and I have a problem.
I'm like, Mom. I know. I'm just giving you shit. But that's my point. Is like you can't. Even then, like they're your friends. You should have a little more latency, or not latency. Courtesy towards your friends. There shouldn't be an immediate. Oh. Yeah. Cause I've been friends with Tessa since high school, but we didn't actually like friend until like we moved in with each other. Correct. Yeah.
And you left, and then it was high school where we got into the same group for a while, but you never then or not.
Well, yeah, because we went to Horseman together, but then you went to Crestview, I went to Riverview, and
I
or
went to
I thought we went to Horseman together for at least a year before then you moved.
no, I didn't.
Okay, then yeah, then we've only known each other since high school. Well, no, because I'm trying to think. No, because I remember you meeting you before, because would have been like the Y or something, or like going to like the Y or his campus or something. I have special needs, so I did. Classy. I'm trying to think of where we met. It's been a while. Donovan did for his 6th grade, but I went to Horseman all 5 years, and then I went to a butcher.
Fresh meat.
Yeah. Yeah, for like school trips and stuff.
Yeah, that might have been it. Because then I knew. Oh yeah, because that had to have been it. Because I knew Donovan, and so whenever I saw Donovan again, I would go harass him,
Yes,
and then you were there by default.
because I would be following him around.
Yeah, Donovan. I think Donovan had to have been the one to accidentally introduce us.
How do I? No. Oh, I know what's happening. My Xbox is just mad at me. Well, I was gonna share my, well, I can just tell Donovan to go watch my stream. That's what I'll do. Because I killed a butcher in Diablo. I'm a zombie. But anyway, yeah, it's a great way to, like, sabotage my own conversation. To finish my... to finish my point is we need more critical thinking humans that aren't a one-note person that is open to conversation, that also is willing to see the other side without getting offended. That's what we need. And we need people to think more logically and more thoroughly, and also not laugh at the face of science and math and other various things. Like, for example, when I was making my point about the whole transgender stuff. You can't walk up to a doctor and tell them I am a girl, my girl blood. Look at my girl blood. It's like, no, you still got the XY chromosomes. You can still be societally respected as a lady, and that's completely fine. And we can help you match those points and stuff. But legally, you still have to abide to the law and rule in science. You cannot overspeak science any day of the week. And if you try to, Tessa's gone. She... Aha! Welcome back. Oh no. He doesn't want to hear my bullshit anymore. Oh, they're hearing us. Like, we can't have political conversation. How dare they?
God, it's like these bitches talk way too much. Help. They don't get off this fucking
they talk too much. Get out of here. Go away. No one likes you.
If you want to talk to Dr. Pat,
That's what. That's the. There was a. I don't remember where I saw or heard this meme, but I died. But the meme is the. What are you? What likes you? I don't remember. Like, it's like because there'll be like little TikToks or something, and it'll be someone in the background where they're like seeing something like insanely scary, like a werewolf or something. I'll actually have to look that up and find it for you so I can show you.
They've been feeding on me. My soul.
Because I don't remember the exact quote or
Take it back
thing.
from them. Let it end.
So I will fix that here in a second. I gotta mass murder of vampires. That's not mass murder is kinky? Tessa, what are we talking about this? I know. My healing is not working as intended, and I don't appreciate it.
Such power.
Yes, a rut-row. Oh, that's why it's not working, because my shit isn't turned on. Gotta fix that. I switcherooed my stuff and did not notice that I fucked shit up. That's a oopsie doopsie, but I fixed it. Probably doesn't help that I feel like some people are like, you're not being genuine or care about this because you're distracted playing the game. It's like,
You're a
no.
channel.
I am a
Like, what
See,
is it?
this is how you keep people, like, you know how you go on TikTok and they're like having like Reddit reads or something like news report and like half the screen is just them has like Subway Surfer in the background. That's how you keep them entertained while you're talking. Exactly. So that's why we're playing games. This is how we keep you youngins' attention. And also science. Believe in science. They're not there to hurt you. True. That's a wild part of history.
Let me rebound on that one.
Well, I was gonna say back in like Civil War time when soldiers were coming back from war and having PTSD and they're like, oh, just lobotomize you. You'll be fine. That was a cure all. And there was a time. Yeah. That too. Or there was a time where, like, during the era of, like, H.H. Holmes in Chicago, like, he had a competitor scientist. They're like, we're just gonna travel the United States lobotomizing people, because, that's how you cure a lot of things. Is just take out the brain. Who needs a brain? Like... Correct. And, or, I'm trying to think of the guy's name who... I'm gonna blank on this dude's name, but it was a historical podcast I was listening to, and they were telling how it was during the H.H. Holmes, or just a little after his lifetime, but they were like, we will travel to the United States for $25, which back then was a lot more than it is now, but $25 will lobotomize you and cure your anxiety, depressions, and other various things. Your grandma's getting old? Lobotomize her. She'll be brand spanking new again. And and what the guy would do is he would just put a spoon up your nose and just scoop out the little bit of the frontal lobe that he can reach there. And he had such a high death toll for it too. And yeah, but it's just like but his reasoning behind it is like, if they died through my procedure, that means they were possessed. And it's just like, yeah, that kind of stuff. Whoops, she was perfectly fine. Yeah. But no, it's various things like that where you have to have critical thinking and like, that doesn't sound right there, sir.
I think we've read that out of you.
Do you think society has spread it out of themselves? That is true. There's definitely a point of contingency where they're like, you know what? If we don't think about it hard enough, we'll be fine.
And then eventually, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Who needs critical thinking?
Because it's like the reverse evolution, basically.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, a lot of the people we're talking talking to about this is the minority. Obviously, the general consensus and the general public aren't that straightforward brain dead. There are plenty of critical thinking people out there.
I work for Walmart.
Yeah, but that's...
I have people who are literally confused about a red X button
Hello.
and a green circle button. I'm not kidding. You don't want to know how many times a day I have somebody sit there like, what button's the cancel button? I don't know. Maybe the big red X. Not big, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the red button that says
Red
cancel.
Red X that is. I'm pretty sure red X is almost a universal symbol. I don't think I know a single person that
Greetings.
doesn't have some sort of a red X that definitely means stop, don't go there. That's bad. People are. I feel like I'm not sympathetic with that one. Scratch that. But like I have younger people who are like maybe a little older than me. Sometimes my age or younger sometimes, and I'm like,
That's the worst part is when people younger than us
yeah,
are the ones that are also revealing their concerning lack of knowledge.
yeah. Like it feels pretty basic. I don't know about you guys. It feels super fucking basic.
You would just like, red, bad. Green, good. I don't know how to compute this. Help.
Yeah, it literally is like that. And I have people like I have this all the time, like where like, you know, I'm not gonna put my face will show it all.
Yes.
So like just cannot imagine how fucking hard it is for me some days, especially when I'm in pain or something's already going on with me and I'm like, I don't have the fucking patience
Correct.
to be dealing with this amount of surgery.
Yeah. There is too many times, too many points in time where you're just sitting there like, I need to take my head off, unscrew, blow out the dust, and make sure I'm not going crazy. And then you realize, nope, can't do that. Totally. Still screwed on tight. But, did not mean, I will be honest with you, Twitch and YouTube, did not mean for this to turn into a, conversation, because like I said, I try to keep this outside of the channel, because I know it opens too many points of contingency, but also, I gotta figure out how to kill 8 hours of time, so we've gone almost 3 hours of it.
I feel like you're longer.
The longer streams are gonna be the political stream.
Kind of like
Or more thought-provoking.
and overall.
Yeah. Obviously, like in game, like for example, Dead Space. I've mentioned this is like the sad part is probably could happen in like a few years when because in Dead Space the plot is you're a person that's going in to be helping repair a ship. But it turns out that the ship is holding on to an item called the Marker that is turning people into xenomorphs, which I think what's funny is they're called xenomorphs, but they have nothing to do with xenomorphs. But they're weird alien zombies that you can't kill them with headshots like you normally would with normal zombies. You gotta dismember them with their arms and legs. But anyways, but for some reason the church of this game society is like, I think they're called Unitologists. But they're like, if we get this marker, we can cure society, cure them of cancer and disease and blah 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 blah. And just sitting there like, anytime I've heard anywhere anyone said they started believing in the magic rock from space is from God, it's not normally go well. Normally, you're gonna do what? Oh, I was just gonna say, like, should normally not be your first thought. Is like, if we get this magic rock from space, that's it, that our dreams are telling us God said is the cure-all. Not. I think you're having problems, and you probably want to like look into that and check into a different religion. But anyways, go what you say.
Yeah, random like plot. Um.
Uh huh.
How did you cheat?
Sounds rancid.
Yeah. I don't like idea of that.
I just don't like cottage cheese, honestly. Nah.
That's pork. Yeah.
That is, yeah, that sounds like the magic space rocks talking to you. You're gonna have to sample it too. Well, the other thing I was gonna say is, this is the welcome to the YouTube channel. Is our conversations can go from very meaningful, deep thoughted conversation to, yeah, cottage cheese being mixed with honey.
Yeah, like,
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is the internet is welcome to our squirrel brain internet. I just wanted to, I'm self-aware. That's what I'm getting at. And you're signing up for being part of this when you subscribe to the channel. But the major thought of things is, yeah.
The only way out of this is to fight.
People just TLDR. People need more critical thinking. Need more of a scientific and open perspective to conversation. But also, don't put your feelings aside. Sometimes you need to put your feelings aside. Sometimes you don't. It all depends on what you're talking about. But also, you can't be a bullheaded person that says, "Nope, this is the way I want to think about it, and this is right or wrong." Because you're gonna offend more people that way than if you have an actual open conversation to things. Or also be open to ridicule if you're gonna have some outlandish perspectives and thoughts. So, that's my finishing thoughts.
Take this, my friend.
Also, we lost
It's not
Tessa
much,
again, I think.
but I hope it helps.
I'm trying to read.
Nope, we did not lose Tessa.
I am slightly concerned about this. I think I'm gonna have to go with the vibe.
What is it you're concerned on?
It's just a very long motion list that I don't afford.
Oh.
And I only have like a fraction of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, I would like to see what you're looking into. But yeah, people need more uses of their brains than just left or right. Don't touch the magical space rock if it's telling you to touch it. Because sometimes the special magical space rock is not right. And also well, yeah, if you're already hearing magical space rocks talking to you. Just a grocery list. That's a bit concerning. If you're warning me, oh my lord! How long is this supposed to last you? Like a month or so? Or like it's meant to be like a month long?
It's a 1 month thing.
Oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. I was gonna say, well, talk to your grandmother. Tell her with all the money she has or doesn't have, go get you a fridge for yourself. Yes. Plus, I feel like your grandma is one of those people that just kind of eat what they have and don't really put thought into her well-being. Yeah. No sweets. Need to take care of my health. But yeah, I would be very curious on that. Yeah, see, I saw like almonds and
Yeah, 'cause there's like
oh, look at that in the wild. No. Oh, it's technically better. Oh.
salad, there's like peanut butter,
Mhm.
turkey egg scramble,
That sounds good.
and then like chicken with like spinach salad.
Mhm.
Protein. So that's okay. There's like chicken Alfredo with garlic bread.
Now, does it give you a specific like brand of stuff, or just like meals in general?
I feel like it just gives me the like
You can take what's left.
it'll give me recipes.
Oh, I
And
gotcha.
then there's the list as well. So I don't think it necessarily like there's some things that are specific, you know, like it needs to be like the yogurt needs to be like the low fat one or things like that.
Yeah,
Anything
I
breaks,
gotcha.
Obviously,
the forge is hot.
like the healthier of the options, but
But not like a direct hold your hand kind of way.
yeah.
I gotcha.
I don't like this is gonna have to be altered because I don't see that. Definitely get some stuff.
Hmm. But it sounds like you do need to be a little mindful.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've already been trying to be. So it's not gonna.
It's not gonna hold your hand as you do it.
Yeah. It's nothing insane that I wasn't necessarily expecting
Mm-hmm.
either. Just to also know that I'm like really busy and also. I broke a couple.
Yes.
Well, at least now I know that there's that there.
Don't cry. It's not good for your health.
Excuse me, it releases endorphins because
You want endorphins? Wow. You should just
I know it is too. Let me talk about the dolphins.
It just gives me there's a piece of art / meme I've seen of Night in the Woods, where like, cause in the game May couldn't remember what endorphins was, and someone drew her talking to Greg saying the dolphins, you know the shit that goes in your brain, the dolphins.
Come back and see us.
And Greg's just looking confused, like, the what?
The dolphins got in your brain.
And then, like, above them is a picture of her saying dolphins with them skipping through the water. But the word itself is spelt right, adorphins.
Yeah.
But and it's just like the dolphins. I promise the dolphins. Just Greg just being confused and concerned, like, May, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it, bro?
Especially not her.
No, May is a ball of
traveler.
concern. We love her for it, but at the same time, she needs some help. I need all stats. I don't need it specific stats. I need all stats, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just take what I got. We'll do it later. Ba-da-da. But we have hit level 80. We're 81. Woohoo. Actually, you know what?
Locker mode achieved. What?
Rocker mode?
Unlocked. I meant unlocked. I meant slacker. Slacker mode unlocked now that you've gotten to the point you wanted.
Oh, correct. I can, yeah. It sounded like you said rocker, not slacker. But, what was I gonna say? I don't remember.
I'm gonna run away for a bit. I need
Well, have fun. You know what? We'll take this as a potty break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I beat her back. Nice. Did I? Probably. Also, for YouTube and content, we are... Where are we at on things? Yeah, one version capability. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change up on a crit. But we're gonna end stream for Diablo. I won't order pizza, and we're gonna get into some Overwatch. Also, I think I've hit that crux point that didn't give us anything. Sadness. But we're gonna... I don't have a way. Am I actually even vulnerabling people? I wasn't paying attention. Probably should pay attention to that. But anyways, we're gonna get some pizza. We're gonna change over to Overwatch. But I'm gonna wait till she gets back so she can say her goodbyes to the Diablo stream. And then we'll switch over. Obviously, for anyone that's watching in real time, none of you will actually notice. You'll just see a break in the stream and then restart. But for any of the people outside of us in the past or future, then you guys will have a break in content.
What is this?
Oh, I didn't want extra storage. Yes, sir. I do get vulnerable. Nice. Lillian. I can't just do my thing. Dang it. I got outplayed by a level 100. Oh, so my shit's about to break.
The forge is ready. There's that.
Well, I confirmed what I wanted, so that's all that mattered. I don't mind dying. If it were my Bavarian, they would have been dead. But I'm a level 80 sorcerer. So I had no fighting chance against the level 100 sorcerer. But if I get another...
It is
We'll do
done.
one more version. Welcome back. I was just telling the stream that I'm gonna order pizza. And, then I did not get what I wanted. Very sad inside. Technically, I know I can hear it here. But what I was gonna say is, we're gonna technically end stream so that I can reset the name and everything to be Overwatch. So I'm gonna switch games to Overwatch. I've done my deed in Diablo for the night. And I want to play some Overwatch. I want to keep practicing and getting better at the game. So,
I'm gonna keep reading Inuyasha.
like a nerd,
Like
absolute uninstall. You're not allowed to be a nerd.
not allowed to uninstall you.
Wow.
I'm gonna uninstall you.
Wow. Unbelievable. You can't play the Uno reverse card on me. I've banned those cards.
Small power. You're welcome.
I didn't reset the dungeon. But yeah, we're gonna order pizza
There is no reset button.
and what's your favorite topping pizza? I don't think have we had pizza together?
Yeah, technically. Okay. Do you want my like all-time favorite, or do you want my?
All-time favorite. Actually both. I want both answers.
It counts. I got it. So it's the meatball pizza with extra meatball, extra cheese. It's spinach with extra spinach. Stuffed crust preferred. All
Correct. Honestly? Ooh, double Mika's eggs.
You can't order it. I tried to order it over the phone, and they stopped taking it over the phone.
They said no! Get out of here! Stop it! Go home and get help.
I don't, because I don't think they used to have a meatball pizza. They used to have it.
Yeah.
Like on their menu, but then they took it off. So I don't think that they like. So the only way you can do it is if you do it through the app or do it through the website.
I just imagine.
So I basically cheat coded the system with getting that pizza because I was basically like, fuck you guys, I'm getting this damn pizza anyways.
I just imagine you're just sitting there, and like, as soon as you pick up, they'll hear your voice and like they'll just hang up on you. Just won't even take your order.
Nope. My normal is going to be like something along the lines of like just a normal sausage and cheese. Sometimes I'll get extra cheese and extra sausage, but like sausage.
That's just funny though. I just imagine you just sitting there trying to call them up and they just see your phone number and they don't even pick up. They just say no. Go away.
No, 'cause they don't know if I'm gonna get the meatball or not. 'Cause the meatball, it was like a treat. I would basically like go on my period or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go full pig mode. Gremlin, full like just over my phone. You know that? Oh god, this is gonna be quite explicit. You know the episode of Family Guy where Quagmire finds out you can online date and shit.
Yeah.
And he's just full gremlin mode in his like tiger stripes underwear, just crouched down on his phone scrolling.
Yes.
That's me with this pizza.
That's absolutely hilarious.
So good, man.
I feel like that you're saying it out loud, I remember
Anything breaks, the
this
forge is
conversation
Yeah,
being
you
had.
try to laugh at me every time I talk to you about the price.
And yeah,
You
because
guys
it's
had a mini stroke
so
and
expensive. Because it's like a $40
so
pizza.
good. Yeah.
I,
Again, rare treat.
yeah,
But
but still, that's
yeah.
just.
I think I gave you some too. I don't
Yeah, I remember having a piece. Now that you're pointing it out, I'm like, yeah, no, I remembered. It was good. It's just so expensive for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's because you get
And okay.
triple everything or double everything.
Yeah. Look. Yes. Yeah. Okay, but hear me out though. It is better than one of my supervisors, not our direct over us supervisor,
Hmm.
but one of the store supervisors. She will every once in a while get a $15 drink at Starbucks for one drink. She just
That's
adds and substitutes so much stuff that it turns from like a $5 drink to like a $15 drink. So like I feel like my
awful.
$40 pizza is kind of better than a one drink because at least I'm getting leftovers.
Correct. That sounds even worse, and that's
Yeah.
awful.
Hail one. Laid before you is the bounty of history. Traveler, let us continue.
I, do,
Sound selection.
Like, but I don't want to pay for it. Like,
I was gonna say I would love to know what that tastes like, but that sounds like an absolute scam.com.
yeah, like it better taste like liquid gold. Like
It better.
there's no other excuse.
You're paying that much.
It better taste like nectar. Like the gods drink this shit.
It should taste like milk and honey. That's what it should taste like. Milk and honey.
Just but milk and honey is like
It's so good though.
$2.
It's so good. A warm
Hot.
a warm glass of milk and like really thick like 3% milk with a like naturally off the comb honey is fucking good. It's like $5 too, just to make that whole glass.
Yeah, and you have more than one.
Yeah, and you're telling me you're paying like $30 for one glass just because of how modified your coffee is.
Yeah, it's a Starbucks large too, so that gives you an idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That bitch should be like sifting it, get yourself like 20 baby cups, and sitting there and like drinking that over the week kind of thing. Because that's just
Sound
awful.
selection.
Sounds
Yeah.
so bad.
I don't understand.
But then again, if you have that much money to throw away,
Yeah.
more power to you, I guess. It's your money, not mine. Speaking of money, I wish I had money to buy, like, I'm trying to withhold myself from buying cosmetics and games. What? Stop what? Yeah, I need,
Get like what kind of cosmetics? You can get like
the 20,
price.
well, in Diablo now, they're never decently priced. Like, 28, like, 2800,
You mean video game cosmetics?
correct. I'm not talking about makeup. I'm talking about video game cosmetics.
I
So,
was gonna say it's like you know,
correct. But for 2800 pieces of silver is $25. So I need it if I want to get the 2 cosmetic skins I want, that's $50. And it's like, man, they're so
powerful
pretty
cry.
though. I want to look pretty, which I mean I look pretty because I did buy one skin, but it was one of the cheaper ones. But the cheaper one just, it's good. Not complaining. There's no complaints. But at the same time, though, if only I could just... excuse me. I am so classy. I am the prettiest lady ever. This is what confuses people when I tell them that. It's like, I am the prettiest girl you'll ever meet.
I mean,
So kill 20 enemies with fire damage in a single dungeon. I haven't done that yet? Okay, here. Before we actually end the stream, guys, we're gonna actually do that real quick.
carry the best. Shards of the heavens.
Hmm. I guess we'll just go blue.
Another
There, I
time,
got it.
then.
We're just gonna fuck around with just a quick thing real quick. Yeah. And then
That there is worth the coin.
here, let's do a quick dungeon. But yeah, after this we'll end the stream and then we'll go get pizza, which I could probably get pizza just without having the end stream or during stream. But okay, so you just gotta deal actual fire damage and then obviously my build is not complete, but yeah, I'm not changing my build at all, other than just adding in the fire stuff, so don't at me, guys, on everything. I just didn't realize that my burning doesn't count as fire damage. I thought I would have completed this already, but that's okay. I do a lot of immediate damage though, that's pretty neat. I just remember these two uniques where the fireball was like absolute trash. For the fact that I can just casually walk into a thing without changing my build and use them is pretty cool. Also, yeah, don't touch me. Killing enemies much higher level way. I think that's pretty neat, honestly. Okay, and then we're trying. I guess I'll just, once I get the challenge. Okay, I'm almost done.
Ordinary time, day. Mint.
Mint is good.
Mint. Mint. Mint.
Why you keep yelling at me? I know what mint is. Welcome back.
The chive.
The chives. You only get those when you just running in wet clothes. I'm glad you didn't rebuttal anything I just said.
Sorry, what?
Well, I said, you said chives. And I say you only get that when you, try to go out and swim in, or you get your wear wet clothes or something. Yeah, the chives. No, the chafing. But I was trying to be funny and, you know, chafing chives, but
I get it.
you just completely ignore me. So it's like, yes, I agree. But yeah, we're done for now. But I just thought it was, I thought it was funny. But I'm gonna end stream so I can order pizza, and then we'll be back for some Overwatch here in like the next like 15, like 10 minutes. It doesn't take too long. I just don't like to be using my phone while I'm trying to stream. Because I use my phone to watch streams so that I can make sure people are, when they comment or something and they say hi, I can respond back and say hi back. So. Also, I really wish I could itch my arms, but I can't because it's got plastic. But anywho, with that in mind, thank you for watching. Let everyone catch up. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you back in a bit. You're not gonna say goodbye to the internet? How dare you?
Oh, yeah, fine.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.